Welcome to RGL 2659. This is late night Bowman. We have a 25% filler to run, filling up the remaining 4 spots in the break fillers. Carl C, Darius B, Will S, David S, TJG, Avery, Jeff L for 2, Tony G for 2, Vanessa, Joseph A for 2, Vic Blantrade for 2, and Richard G. That is 16 names. Your top 4 will make it on in to the break after 7 times. Good luck, fillers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the top 4. Tony G, Carl C, David S, and Jeff L making it on in. Apologies, everybody else. You will be in our filler giveaway coming on up in just a little bit. Top 4 made it on in. Alright, we are going to roll 2 dice. Tell us how many times we need to randomize each list. After we randomize and your teams are assigned, give you all a couple minutes to trade. Bounties are currently sitting at 200 on the minor, 2440 on the major. Combos in this one, we're going White Sox, Phillies, Astros, Guardians, and Blue Jays, Rockies. Davis, our moderator spot on top, down to Jeff L. You're very welcome, Tina. Very welcome. Let's go bare minimum 4 times. 4 times on the names and 4 times on your teams. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Daniel E on top. James M on the bottom. With your teams, you got the Diamondbacks on the top. You got the Washington Nationals on the bottom. 4 times for your teams. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. New York Yankees on top. Blue Jays Rockies on bottom. That actually worked out well last time for 505. Blue Jays Rockies were on top last time, or on bottom last time. You got Daniel E with the Yankees, Derek with the Marlins, Martha with the Nationals, looking for the $500,000 Tom Brady. Antonio with the Rangers, David with the Brewers, TJ with the Pirates, AJP Mariners, Jeff L Twins, Robert K Angels, Tony G Cubs, Ken W with the Red Sox, Robert K with the Royals, Allen with the A's, Davis with the Diamondbacks in our moderator spot, Vanessa with the Rays, Joseph with the Giants, Allen with the Tigers, JML Dodgers, Paladin White Sox, Phillies, George B Reds, Blake Padres, Matthew T Astros, Guardians, Brian N with the Orioles, Carl with the Mets, Matthew T with the Cardinals, Tony with the Braves, and James M with the Blue Jays and the Rockies. Give y'all a minute or 2 to talk trades. Let me know. While you do that, I'm going to check eBay because I have nothing better now. Dodgers are up, says JMO. Dodgers up for trade. Putting in offers. I think chat's sleepy. Putting in offers. Looking at Hanny cards. I don't see anything. I don't see anything I want. I think everybody's asleep. I think they fell asleep. They were awake for the giveaway, and then they went right back to sleep. Jeremy wants to buy the Dodgers. JML said not selling. He said nope. He said get out of here. Trade you the Dodgers for the MJF, says Bensky. Drew, the only place I'm buying is eBay, ComC, Facebook Marketplace, and probably Twitter. Those are the 4 that I look. Let's do this big brick of cards first. Let's do this big brick first. What's going on, Jules? What's up, Jules? All right, let's hit this $500,000 Brady for Martha, and then she can fly out here and pick it up. That is correct, Colin. I don't look for them; they find me. That is facts. That's not even true. I just bid on or I just put in an offer on a Nikita card. I already. No. I would just buy that. TJ Nichols, 157 of 499. No, there was another gold pen pals. And I already have one, so I want to have like 3 of them. Just got back from the bar. Love y'all. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. What's up, Jules?
What's up, Jules?
Ganipa. Oh, we got this. James Wood, Hurston Waldrep, AJ Ewing, Hans Montero, Andrew Lindsay, 10th overall of Noble Mare, TJ Nichols, and Cole Foster on the refractor. So all your cards will ship to the correct teams in this one, but we are just going to speed on through the paper just because it's paper. It's just paper. Another Wyatt paper right there. Paper does ship to their correct spots, though. Just paper. Bashirs, Justin Reamer, Baez, Justin Crawford, Clemmy, Pink Lunar Crater of Levi Wells, I think on the magenta or pink Lunar Crater, numbered 155 of 199. Paul Skeens, Hunter Haas, and Gabriel Gonzalez. Did I get that right, Drew? Purple Lunar Crater. I think I got that right. No, Drew is most definitely here. It's another Skeens paper. It's like the second or third one of those I've seen. Bryce Eldridge, our stained glass at Fuchsia Lunar. Close. Rhett Lauder is a good one. Torin Maia. Andrew Walters. Ty Petey is our stained glass. Going to the Mariners. On the Ty Petey. Max Clark Refractor. And Carlson Reed. Max Clark going to the Tigers, Allen. Parallel starting to remind me of Weed Strain, says Patrick. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Fuchsia Lunar. The yummy bubblegum. Charlie Soto, Cade Cooler, How You Lee. Looking for 3 autos. Our first one might be coming up. Mac Horvath. 4th overall, Wyatt Langford on the draft. Wyatt Langford once again. Jacob Berry and Mac Horvath. Mac Horvath, the refractor. I don't know. Mac Horvath stuff sell well. He was their second round pick. That stuff, probably not, because there's a bazillion of those inserts. Kush Green, parallel to 25. Yup. I see red down there. I see red down there. I see red. I hope I'm not seeing things. That might... I don't know. That looks red on both sides to me. Christian Oper, you might want to get that checked out. Samuel Basala. Jake DeLeo. The Langford draft night is to 250. Nice call. 108 of 250 on the Wyatt Langford. Nice call, Drew. We got something. Ty Floyd. Roman Anthony. Orange, maybe? Orange first. Variation? Hans Montero, 2 of 25 on the orange. Nice catch, Drew. Hans Montero for the Yankees. The Yankees is Espinoza. Drew, you're a genius. That's why we pay you the big bucks. Spencer Jones, Connor Burns, and Nelson Rada. Still have not seen a single auto in this box. Martha just wants to see gold on the side. Martha just wants the Brady sweat. Martha wants to become a half millionaire in one break. Ryan Clifford, 31 of 199 on the RGL colors. Sabin Sabello. Lucas Gordon. Jackson Churio. And Luke Schleiger. This might be our first, not even an auto. Purple, Nolan McLean. Nolan McLean, 62 of 250. No autos halfway through the box. Do you work at a card factory or do you get your knowledge from YouTube streams? He just knows too much. Quinn McDaniel and Jace Young. He just knows way too much about cards. It's crazy. It's crazy. He'll just catch stuff that I'll miss. And I'm literally, I have the cards literally right here in front of me. And he still sees stuff that I don't. Blows my mind. He would be a dream hire for ComC. We should set Drew up. We should get Drew at ComC, just IDing cards. He'd have a 99%. He'd be 99% or better. Drew, do you want a job at ComC identifying cards? You would be like a top 1%er there. Sean Sullivan, Jacob Berry, Yonkwil, Foster, Kendall, Jorge, Ariel Castro, and then a Lunar Crater of Cole Schwanwetter, Montero, and Hurston Waldrop. Nice refractor right there for the Braves. I'm 100% confident that Drew would be like a top tier ComC identifier. ComC can't afford Drew. Yeah, we can't let him take him away from us. Drew, I'll talk to you. But if you want a work from home job, I'm fairly confident you would be great at it. Now that I think about it, that'd be like a perfect job for you. Winokur, Drew Jones, Tamar Johnson. Where are our autos at? Alberto Del Rio, Jackson Holiday, Ethan O'Donnell, and Quinstead. All right, Drew, I'll hit you up with some info. Maybe we just need to hop on a phone call. I can explain it to you. Where are our autos at? 4 packs left, and we still have 3 autos to come. Supposedly. It's a bunch of base. Jorge. Drew just got hired. Welbin Francisca. Kevin Sim. Colin Hoke. Camila Diaz. Max Anderson. Wow. Blake Mitchell, Yazir Mercedes, and Marcelo Mayer. Unless the next 3 packs have autos, we're getting shorted. Max Anderson on the light blue. Drew, it blows me away. Hey, I just opened Monopoly. What is this? Bro. Any Pop Century? Not really. Maybe in the future. But I haven't really ripped too much Pop Century. I don't follow celebrities or anything like that. So, I know very few, like, modern celebrities. I know the older ones, but... Alright, hopefully we have some autos. We're getting shorted autos, hopefully. Hopefully they're in here. Bree Smith. Campbell. Alright, first auto is right here. Cam Fisher is going to be for the Astros on our first auto. Colt Keith, Luis Ganipa, and Blake Mitchell. Blake was their first round pick. So, I do have a new partnership with Leaf, so it has made it easier to get their products. So, we will be doing some Leaf products that we didn't normally do in the past, just because it was harder to get them. Alright, 2 packs left. Come on, show us gold. Show us gold. paper. Got Emmett Olson, Lazaro Montez, Blake Mitchell. Give us an auto. Teddy McGraw is going to be our second auto of the box set. Is going to be for Seattle. Marcelo Mayer, Connor Early, and Brady Smith. This last auto better be a banger. Otherwise, this was a 12-minute waste of time. It's been one of the worst jumbo boxes I've seen. This last auto better be really, really good. Better be, like, really, really good. Nothing else in this box has been noteworthy. Okay. Almeida. Head. Ty Petey. Denrique Valdez. Copet. Brock Vradenberg for Miami. It's not bad. He was their third round pick. 377 to 499. Just a rough box otherwise. Rough box of jumbo right there. We have HTA and Sapphire later on from this same set. But we're going to get into our 2 boxes of Bowman's Best. Vradenberg was for the Marlins. That was a little rough. A little rough right there. Got Immaculate, Court Kings, Best, and Select and Prism coming up next. Big basketball. So I think by next Saturday we will have Spectra first off the line. We will have Prism Choice Basketball. I don't know if we get any new baseball this week. I don't think we get any new baseball this week. There's nothing new, I don't think. And then I think that's it on releases this week. Grayson, Shohei, Jordan Walker, Real to Real Acuna, and Aaron Judge on the refractor. I don't think there's any baseball releases. It's showtime. I'm going to try and hit you a red refractor Shohei Ohtani right here. Real to Real Mini Diamond Freddie Freeman non-numbered. Spectra Football and Prism Choice Basketball are our 2 releases this week. Might not have Prism by next week, Prism Choice. I know it released, but it's harder to get it here on release day. It does release, technically it releases in Asia first. But Panini did offer it on their website on Friday, and it sold out in 2 minutes, so I was able to snag a case. My distributors say they won't have it for like 2 weeks, so that'll be the only, if I have it, that'll be the only Prism Choice that I have for like a week. First auto is going to be Camilo Diaz for the Astros and Yuri Perez. Yuri stuff has been popping off. Camilo Diaz for the Astros Guardians, Matthew T. Riley, McLean, Yuri is going to be on the Astral. Shellacked of Drew Jones on the Lava. That should be to 250. And Jose Ramirez. Shellac 22 of 50, Drew Jones. Nice hit for the Diamondbacks. Mini boom right there. Just bought a Volpe like that off ComC, so that should be like a $30 or $40 card. Masterpieces Mini Diamond, I think. Of Michael Harris. Non-numbered on that one. Felnin on the Shellacked, and Adley on the Refractor, going to the Orioles, Brian N. $1:37 in the morning. What do benefits get from buying a distributor if it's and not like an LCS? So distributors basically act as kind of like the middleman between the card manufacturer and the breaker / shop. So you do get better prices buying from a distributor. It's like owning a restaurant and buying wholesale rather than, you know, going into the grocery store and, you know, Sometimes a restaurant runs out of, you know, ketchup or runs out of cheese or whatever, hot dog buns or I don't know. They have to go to the grocery store and buy something, and that's fine. They have to pay more, but if they get it direct from like a cash and carry or at like a wholesale, like a delivery, I don't know. I don't know how restaurateurs work. I guess that's a Peter question. But just if you buy in bulk, usually you get a slightly better price. Taj Bradley, Jackson Holiday, Samuel Zavala on the auto, and Corbin Carroll on the refractor. I don't know. The economics of trading cards is really stupid. I'm going to say that. It's stupid, and there's so many politics behind the scenes, and the games you play, and most of the distributors don't give you accounts, except they say they're not signing up people, and then breakers who started in 2022 have accounts with them. It's all a bunch of political BS behind the scenes, as I have found out in recent years. Me and Hitman compare what we buy and our spends, and he gets certain things that I don't, and vice versa, and it makes no sense whatsoever. Ruiz, there's no method to the madness. Juan Soto on the reel-to-reel. Miguel Cabrera, 155 of 250. And Bryce Harper. And if you've been around for a long time, if you have friends in high places, you get things that you don't deserve. That's in any industry, though, right? Soto on the reel-to-reel. Who you know, yep. That is a good point Christina makes. When you buy from a distributor, you know you're not getting a dead case or anything like that because they don't care. Whereas, you know, if you buy a box on eBay and it's like a newer, you know, Absolute, for example. Let's take Absolute Football, for example. 12 boxes in a case. LCS or Breaker hits the kaboom in the first case. They just sell the 11 boxes and buy a new case, right? You know, there can always be multiple kabooms in a case, but good chances there isn't. So you buy from a distributor and you eliminate all of those variables. Christopher Morel, that is going to be Gabriel Moreno for the Diamondbacks, and a refractor of Jacob Gonzalez. Do we have multiple distributors? We do. We get direct from Fanatics, direct from Leaf, and then we have a couple other distributors as well. Kodai Senga, Bobby Witt Jr., Miguel Cabrera. Shellacked auto right here. Of Felnin for the Mariners. Is that Felnin or is that Lazaro? Lazaro. My bad. Lazaro Montez, 114 of 250 for the Mariners, going to AJP. Is that a one-touch? Lazaro on the shellacked auto. It's a good one. Nice little hit for AJP.
It's out of the park.
That's his match. He's going to be a beast, says Danny. Yeah, buying cases is always best. Sometimes you just can't find cases anymore. Junior Camaro refractor. Like 2023 Chrome update, $20. Wow. 35 last sold. Like 2023 Topps Chrome update, there's no more Sapphire. There's no more cases out there. So you have to buy loose boxes of that. But I would never buy a loose box of, like, Absolute from anybody other than a distributor. Acuna. Corbin Carroll on the masterpieces. We have Michael Harris and Matt Olson. Corbin going to the Diamondbacks. Should have one more auto in this box. We have a whole nother box of best. We have Sapphire. Sell listed, sells higher. Yep. Bichette, shellacked of Gunner. And Rafi Devers. Gunner on the shellacked. Come on, give us a good auto. One more good auto. I see lava. I see green. Deviasin, DePaula. Aqua lava. Gunner Henderson. Refractor Jordan. Am I still planning on opening up a card shop? I don't know. For the Yankees, Hans Montero, 11 of 99. I have not decided on what I want to do in the future. I'm doing this right now. I'm not going to force anything. I'm not going to do anything crazy. without really thinking it through or just having it kind of come to me. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't really try and force anything. I would like to open up a card shop, but only if it makes sense. Only if it makes sense and the idea takes shape in this little noggin up here, and I don't know. The idea is a good idea, and it makes a whole lot of sense, but it's not here in the heart yet. When I start to get excited about it, when the vision starts to form, then I'll know if I want to do a card shop or not. Number on the gunner. It doesn't matter, Drew. Doesn't matter. Gunner was 132 of 199. 132 of 199. You always go with the heart. Yep. Spencer Jones, Colson Montgomery, Ethan Solis, Real to Real Freddie Freeman, and Max Clark on the refractor. It just depends. I mean, having the extra space, a dedicated space for doing breaks and, you know, I don't know. It all just depends. Depends on a lot of different things. Correa, Freddie Freeman, Lucas Giolito, Rafi Devers to 150, and Roderick Arias. Rafi Devers, 31 of 150. The hobby needs an RGL card shop. We'll see. I don't know. Whatever happens in the future happens. We have some cool ideas planned, like the store credit system for next month, and some other ideas in the pipeline. And those will be cool, and I prefer to move more slowly and not just jump headfirst into things and figure it out later. I like to have a solid game plan. So, Vaughn Grissom, Logan O'Hoppe. How about Michael Arroyo for the Mariners on the auto? 14 of 150. Michael Arroyo and Gabriel Gonzalez on the refractor. Cards HQ overdid it. It's definitely a very very aggressive idea. A lot of space, a lot of overhead for them. Solis on the Astral Projections and Esturi Ruiz. So, I don't know. I mean, that's a big shop. That's a big space. Probably cost them a ton of money. The shop looks great, but at the very top, it's ran by Jeff Wilson. Patrick said it. Patrick said it. Nolan Gorman, Bryce Harper. Shellacked of Lazaro Montes. And Anthony Volpe on the refractor. Just by Will Greer. I just need to buy some Will Greer cards. Otto is in here. Caminero. Matt Olson. Javier Osorio for Detroit going to Allen, and James Outman on the refractor. He saved the Javi I know and love. Maea, Gunnar Henderson, Seiya Suzuki, Acuna on the wave, and Matt Mervis refractor. There is a reason why my channel has 49,000 subscribers. Other channels have 250,000, 5 times more subscribers. And their videos do barely double the views that mine do. There's a reason, I'll say that. Colin Hook, Michael Tuglia, and Joey Votto. Come on. Can we get a big... Oh, do we have gold? I think we might have gold lava here. Wyatt Langford, Anthony Rizzo, Colin Hoke to 250. I think we have a gold lava auto. Please be good. Please be good. For the Reds, Cam Collier. Carlos Jorge to 75. 7 of 75. Gold lava. Carlos Jorge going to George B. I don't think that's a one-touch. Look how big that auto is, though. Look at how big that auto is. 2 first names, Carlos Jorge. Class A signature. Colin Hoke, 200 of 250. I agree with Tavo. I agree with wasted talent. Edward Julian, Fernando Tatis, masterpieces, Riley Green, Bonilla, and Francisco Lindor. Look, if I don't know about something, I will just tell you guys. I don't know. I'll just tell you guys. I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. UFC question, F1 question, man. Go ask Hitman. He knows that stuff. I don't know that stuff. I just don't like people in this hobby who act as authorities when they don't know shit. It's simple as that. That's what it is. Vintage guys think they can talk about modern cards. Modern guys think they can talk about vintage. Neither know shit about the cards. Just refer to somebody who knows. You know somebody who knows vintage. I know somebody who knows vintage. Just please, if you're in this hobby and somebody asks you for genuine advice, you don't have a good answer that comes right off the top of your head, shut your goddamn mouth. Paul Skeens on the shellacked and Manny Machado, and point them in the direction of somebody who does. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in the hobby. Everybody wants to flex and act like they know everything, and see guys who barely know cards from the last 4 years trying to talk to me about LeBron rookies. Come on, bro. Alright, we should have an auto in here. It's a refractor auto. Leo Vergora. Drew Jones. Luis Silora. Wow, those boxes were rough. And Brian Rocio. Alright, we've got Sapphire and HTA at the end of this one. Alright, the hits got to pick up in these next two. Hits have got to pick up in these next two. 3 mems or 3 color and an auto in this box. Gold gonna kick it off. Christian Opper, Andrew Walters, Cade Cooler. And Landon Morotis is going to be numbered 16 of 75. I agree with Davis. We've got Lindsay, AJ Ewing, Christopher Torian, and Bryce Eldridge. That is a Sapphire Selections. Come on, we need a good one. Valdez, Dylan Head. Sapphire Selections. For JML. Kendall Jorge. Kendall George. Kendall George is going to be a Sapphire Selections. 48 of 50. Going to the Dodgers. Going to JML. The Rock turns on Roman at Mania. Claiming maybe. I don't know how this thing's going to work out yet. I think our auto is here to 199. Kevin Sim, Camilo Diaz, Tamar Johnson, and your auto. Torn. Tommy Troy to 199. That's probably going to be a one-touch. 50 of 199 going to Arizona Davis. What's going on, goalie? Tommy Troy. It's goalie time. I have heard a little bit of Teapot. I don't watch much Sports Card Investor anymore. I can't. But Teapot definitely has some credentials to talk about the hobby. A whole lot more than Jeff. I'm gonna be sad if somebody says $36 last sold on Tommy Troy. 71 last sold on Tommy Troy. Tommy Troy to 199. Nice little hit right there. We're gonna hit a logo man in the next break. I feel a logo man in the next break. Final loose box of iMac I have before we get into a sealed case that I have left. I think we're gonna hit a banger. Winokur, Pinckney, Diane Jorge, and Luke Schleicher. All the others before that sale were 100 plus. So $100+ auto. More gold in here. Lucas Gordon, Clemmy, Montez, and how about Max Anderson? Max Anderson, their second round pick, 42 of 50 for the Tigers, going Allen. RGL and Jeff should fight each other on the undercard of the Jake Paul fight. I'm good. What on earth? Dumb top load. Alright, 2 packs left. We should have one more color. Come on, how about a Papa? We have another Sapphire Selections. Bias, Vischers, Engel. Sapphire Selections of Dylan Head for the Padres. Buyer on the head says Golden Hawk. Golden Hawk wants some. De Los Santos, Ty Floyd, Cole Young, and Hunter Haas. Alright, this box has to save us. Are we setting up for something big? What'd you hit earlier, Davis? Alright, 3 autos. Looking for Skeens, looking for Clark, looking for Wyatt Langford. We gotta hit a big signature card in this one. Show us gold, please. Blake Dean said he'd sell it. You guys can maybe... There's gold right on front. There are 4 cards in there? We got something. I don't know. I see gold shimmer on front. Gold shimmer on front. Alright. Gold shimmer on front. I don't think it's the Brady, unfortunately. Jacob Wilson. No, Cole Miller. I thought it was going to be Jacob Wilson. Wow, look at the color. We have orange and purple as well. This is a good box, potentially. Gold Cole Miller. Gold shimmer auto for the A's. Going to Allen, doesn't miss. 21 of 50. 4th round pick. We have a Leaf coming up later. There's a Mike Bove on the purple. That one's going to be numbered 104 of 250. And your final card of the break is an Orange Wave. Orange Wave to 25. This one's got to be good. We got to end on a big note. High note. That's going to be Cam Fisher for the Astros. And that's going to be their 4th round pick, 12 of 25. Man, we had so much color. Let me know if any of these are a one-touch. I don't think the Mike Bove is. Man, we had so many color. So much color, and we couldn't get there. I have a feeling the Cam Fisher is probably a one-touch. Who, Mike Bove? 76 on the Fisher. All right, we'll one-touch it. Who the F? I know. I know. So much color.
What the is this piece of
3 color autos in that HTA, and just couldn't get it done. And that's going to do it for the break. Let me go ahead and one-touch up the Cam Fisher. Take a look at the hits. I know. I know, right? I mean, you just set that card aside and forget you own it, and then he hits 2 home runs next year in spring training. And you're like, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. Let me go through them boxes. Yeah. What the flux, I know. Not the best Bowman break. Sometimes we crush that $120 Bowman. Other times we get crushed by it. Cam Fisher, 12 of 25. Let's take a look at the hits in this one. Cole Miller, Mike Bove, Dylan Head, Max Anderson. It's a pretty color, but just couldn't hit anything big. I think we also got shorted a color. No, we got 3 color. We got 3 color in draft. Skeens, Masterpiece, Riley Green, Carlos Jorge to 75. Osario, Solis, Arroyo to 150. Freddie Freeman. That was a Gunnar Henderson, Hans Montero, Masterpiece Corbin, Lazaro to 250. Yalka Pereira. Zavala Auto. Michael Harris on the Masterpieces Diamond. Shellac of to 50 of Drew Jones. Freddie Freeman, Ronald Cunha, Brock Vredenberg Auto, Teddy McGraw, and Cam Fisher. So 2 Cam Fishers in that one. Waldrop McLean. Hans Montero to 25. Langford to 250. Max Clark Refractor. Ty Petey. Levi Wells. TJ Nichols. 2 1-touches. Cam Fisher to 25. And Tommy Troy to 199. And that is going to do it for your break.